Welcome back to Supercard. So our ring domination isn't actually going so well. Usually by now, I'm almost done the ring domination card. I'm having a very hard time with this. As you can see, is that just 2 pieces? So I've only gotten 2 pieces so far. This has been taking a lot longer than it usually does. I'm getting very unlucky with all my shard pulls, even on the epic and the legendary card. I got a lot of, last shard pull kind of deal, which is really frustrating. But the good thing is getting that Dolph Ziggler. Now that can make a pro. So I'm working on the single one now, and then we can make a pro out of that. And I believe it'll be Road to Glory for next week to get the second Del Rio card. And I think I'll have a full legendary pro deck by then, even with the divas being fully leveled and that kind of stuff. So, okay, 2 up arrows, 2 down arrows. So I don't really want to try and fight, their Ryback and stuff like that. Plus the 2 up arrows are going to help. So big news coming out of the European tour right now. See, Seth Rollins is injured. Really bad, actually. Bad enough that he has to drop the title now. They said he's going to be out for 6 to 9 months. He tore his ACL, which in a lot of sports, if you tear your ACL, you're done. There goes your career. Tore his ACL, his MCL, and his medial meniscus. Those are all things you do not want to happen. So there's no way around this. He has to drop the title now. Which is that's a huge shame that has to happen. Seth Rollins is my current favorite superstar of today's roster, that kind of stuff. It's unfortunate this has happened, but it's set up. There's going to be a tournament at Survivor Series for the new WWE champion, which feels very Deadly Games that they're doing this. Of course, Deadly Games was the name of the 1998 version of Survivor Series. I believe that was The Rock's first WWE championship that he won, as the WWE champion, not the Intercontinental champion. Which is a lot of people pointing at, Roman Reigns is obviously a big favorite to win this. Perhaps he'll win his first title the same way his cousin The Rock did. If I'm able to fantasy book for a moment, my plan for what I truly believe is going to happen is the finals. I don't know how they get there, but how I think the finals are going to go, it's going to be Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns as the final 2 going for the finals. And I think this is going to be where we get the Ambrose heel turn, where he'll join up with the Authority, and I believe Ambrose is going to walk out with the title by joining the Authority and screwing Roman Reigns. Even though apparently the plan was for Roman Reigns to beat Seth Rollins either at this pay-per-view or TLC. Apparently the plan was to put the championship on him, take it to WrestleMania, and beat Brock Lesnar. I don't know how they would get there, but apparently that was the plan, to finally give Roman Reigns that big win, to slay the beast, or whatever the hell they want to call it. Which no, I think that's an awful idea. The problem with making Reigns the Golden Boy is it feels way too forced. That's the big problem. It's people don't, that's not who the people want as the champion. See, with things like Daniel Bryan, that just happened organically. Originally, Cena happened organically. It was just the crowd just liked what they were doing, and they just kept giving them more and more, which that's exactly how it has to be. You can't force people to like someone, especially in wrestling, which is the issue with Roman Reigns. That when he was just part of the Shield, he was just an ass kicker. Said a couple of words, he came off as cool. That's all And that's why people got behind him. As soon as, you started putting him out in the ring and, suffering succotash son and stuff like that, that was just an awful idea. And you can tell they're forcing you to like him, to say, this is our guy, you're gonna like him. Which it's a shame it's happened like that, but what can we do? We can't do another Daniel Bryan kind of thing where we force them to pick who we want. But I'm thinking either Reigns or Ambrose will walk out of Survivor Series with the title, and I'm gonna go with Ambrose, that he's gonna take it. It's either him or Reigns. I don't really see anyone else. There were rumors or theories out there that Brock Lesnar would actually end up winning it. He gets a bye or something because he never really got his title match, his rematch, because he fought with Seth for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and then the Undertaker showed up and kicked him in the balls. Oh, awesome, we got another piece. So yeah, I'm actually having some decent shard luck right now. I'm losing a lot more in this ring domination. It has become tough, and I really would have thought I'd get my legendary pull by now. Especially having the legendary plus tier. I did get a legendary enhancement in ring domination. Now I know enhancements don't count towards if it's your guaranteed pull or not, but I don't know if it works like that in ring domination, because it seems all backwards and messed up in this. But unfortunately that's the way she goes. So I'm hoping that doesn't count as my pull, because I'm pretty sure I should have got it by now. But I guess that's the beautiful thing with ring domination. Oh, actually, don't beat charisma. Speed. I think we win, because I do have a decent amount of speed with my Brock Lesnar. That's the good thing with ring domination. If you are actually in your tier, because if you play all the way through and you're legendary in ring domination and exhibition, that's, awesome. It actually beat it. Oh wait, no it didn't. I thought it was toughness. I might just be blind. This gives you 108 resets right off, just for completing all 3 cards of ring domination. Oh crap, we could actually lose this. I wasn't paying. Okay, so we got quite lucky there. If I didn't use that plus 19, we actually would have lost that. I haven't lost any of these like 8-1 or 7-2 or anything. It's always been 5-4, because I'm getting unlucky. Like, I think I needed to challenge to make sure I won or something, and I think I used my Ryback, the PCC card, against who was it? It was Bray Wyatt, and the only way he could have beat me was if it was charisma. Didn't matter if I used a support card or not. Was if the match was charisma and he got a proc, and wouldn't you know it? Solo charisma, and he actually procced, and that's how I ended up losing. It's a lot of stupid things like that. So I don't know if we will actually play the 5th bout. Sorry, my throat's going. If we hit the card limit, I'm just gonna stop it at that, because the card limit takes a while to get through. So yeah, big news, everything that's going on with Seth Rollins injured. We are getting a new champion, and I actually wanted to talk about if you check out, I think the YouTube channel is called Cat Daddy Dev, which is Cat Daddy Developer, of course, people who make this game. They released I think the video was called like Team Preview or something, a preview for the teams in the next update. And I thought it was going to show like, all the cool things we can do with teams. What are the teams going to be? What's the point in them? Stuff like that. It was a, I believe, 45-second video of just showing that if you create the team, you can pick the team MVP, which is the champion. That's it. That's all it is. It's just the champion photo, which I think that's a waste of time that you could put that. But there's two more things. You can change the outline of the champion's picture, and you can change the background of, what's this going to be? Speed. Okay, we win that. And it's going to be the background you can change as well. So you can change three things. You can change a picture, you can change the frame, and you can change the background. That was something they thought was worth putting up as a video to get people excited for the next update. I think it was a waste of time, really. That was something they could have left out. There could have been something more interesting to do. They could have, maybe, is there a Survivor tier on the way? We know there's a next tier coming. There just has to be. The fact that they put a Diva as a event card already, I believe the next event card after Del Rio is actually going to be of the Survivor tier, which, quite frankly, I think I'm ready for the Survivor tier. I have a full deck of Legendary Pros now, and I think it's time for the new tier to come out. I believe Survivor tier for Season 1 came out around a year ago. It was definitely November. I can't remember if it was before or after Survivor Series. But I do think it's time for the next tier to come out, especially with the login bonus being having a legendary card. It has to be coming. That's all I can really think of. So even though you've seen in some of these previous games, I have had my Ryback and I've had my Sting, but I'm not really using them because the whole plan is I'm trying to avoid placing cards on the left side and at the bottom, because a lot of people have, well, not a lot, but a decent amount of people, almost all of them playing at Legendary ++ have Sting and Ryback, or Undertaker and Finn Balor, and they'll put them in their decks. But they're all left and down arrows. There are no right arrow event pros except for Del Rio, but you can't get pros yet. See, the two things I couldn't win in. Actually, okay, so what do I have? Okay, I have to do this. So Del Rio currently is the only right arrow event pro, except for, Nikki Bella. Please don't proc. Okay, now he can. Except for Nikki Bella, there's Del Rio. However, there's no pro yet, so I don't have to worry about an overpowered card attacking me on the right yet. That's just going to be toughness. Okay, so thank God we win. There's no right arrows or up arrows right now for event pros, so I try to base my cards like that to try and avoid them as best as I can. So I don't have to worry about going after the event pros. I just kind of use them as a card that can go in a different direction that hopefully I can use either to scare people out, scare the computer from challenging me, or even so I don't have to challenge another card. If everything's played on the right side, and if I don't want to challenge a card, I can place Sting all the way to the left. It points to the left. There's no challenge to be made. Alright, we got another piece. There would be no challenge to be made, so I can just skip that battle right away, which is the whole point of why I do it like that. So hopefully we can, be cool. I was about to say, if we get one more piece, that'd be awesome. Maybe if we get another piece, that would be equally as awesome. No. So that is actually the most I've gotten off this card, and I did it all with these 5 bouts. Luckily we won all those, so that's going to be it for today. You're not going to see any King of the Ring results from me for a while, because that King of the Ring screen is staying like that for a while, because Fallout 4 comes out Tuesday, and that's taking up all my time. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching, and please take care.